जर्मनी की Volkswagen कार का भारत के ऑटो मार्केट में काफी बड़ा शेयर है। भारतीय बाजार को लेकर कंपनी की क्या स्ट्रेटेजी है और इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल सेगमेंट में कब आ रही है ये कंपनी, इसको लेकर Volkswagen के पैसेंजर कार के डायरेक्टर स्टीफन नैप से खास बातचीत की जी बिजनेस की एग्जीक्यूटिव एडिटर स्वाति खंडेलवाल ने।
Let's go across to Volkswagen Passenger Cars Director, Mr. Steffen Knapp. Thank you very much. Good to speak to you, Steffen. Always a pleasure, actually. Let me begin by asking you, you complete about 2 odd years, and I remember speaking to you the first time when you'd just taken over and you had certain plans in mind. From then to now, a lot has changed. The landscape of automobile or mobility is changing almost on a daily basis, if we were to say that. Let's understand from you, in the last 2 years, having seen India being up close and personal, what's been the experience and how is Volkswagen India sort of shaping up, gearing up? Because we've seen a lot of changes and transformation that has happened between your own parent and sister concerns.
Yeah, it's been an incredible journey, actually. To be honest, I enjoyed every day. So it's from getting to know the people, getting to know the country, to define the strategy, to finance the strategy and the plan, and then to get it into rolling. Yeah, and that's actually what I described what happened. Yeah, so we defined a strategy when I arrived. We tried to understand what our strengths and our weaknesses, what we have to change, and then in 2018 we got a big investment signed off, €1 billion into this country for India 2.0, and at the same time also our activities in marketing, sales, and service being signed off to get a stronger, even stronger brand Volkswagen in the upcoming years. So we are really in the process of building a very sustainable brand in India in the upcoming years.
Okay, so that's the plan, that's the process. Let's just talk about the fame or the faster adoption of electric vehicles and hybrids in India. And I think it's come at a very opportune time. You being a player who has worked already on a lot of technology of electric vehicles or on hybrids and so on, how will that be leveraged and be brought into the country where you see a great opportunity and demand? Because remember, here right now there are not too many players in that space, and eventually this market is looking like going electric in a big way.
I think it was an important step. It's always important for a manufacturer and a business to have kind of a framework where you're working in. Yeah. Although I have to say, let's see how it's going to be implemented. You know, there's one side is the plan, and the other side the implementation. Whether it's going to be an opportunity for Volkswagen, yes, because as you rightly say, our technology is there. We just announced 40 billion investment in electrification. Our first car of the ID family will roll out of our production site end of this year, and we will electrify the world for non-millionaires. So this is really a mass and democratization of electrification, what Volkswagen is doing. So we are ready. We are ready to jump in India too. But we have to see whether this intention, which has been manifested into the FAME agreement, is also taking place. Because infrastructure, the right level of, let's say, subvention and interest for a customer to purchase such a vehicle, infrastructure in terms of not only charging, also the roads, of connectivity, of stable electrification, are the base of an electrification strategy.
Is there a timeline that you have in mind when we will see these products in the Indian market? As you said, globally, 2019 end. Is there any reason for any delay that perhaps India will have to wait for these products? I mean, why can't it be a simultaneous launch?
Because it needs to make sense business-wise, and it needs to make sense also for the customers, obviously. They have to be interested.